Hello and welcome to another day at Indie's Take. Now I've got my Heko FX951 soldering station. I will open this box. I haven't opened it yet. Now let's get started. Okay, now just to verify this is a genuine part and will be a genuine review. So basically I've got my Heko FX951 soldering station. As I can see, the bill of material is FX951 64 Heko FX951 230 volt W3 wired cord BS plug SO, and the soldering tips. I bought these micro soldering tips, which is FM2032251 micro soldering iron for FX951. Now let's open the box. I was waiting so long to get started with this because if you don't have proper tools, then you can't get started. For everything you need proper tools, and this is my mentality, is that if I don't have proper tools, I don't feel encouraged to do some things. So these are some packaging materials. Look at this, the volume of the packaging materials, unbelievable. Yes, now finally we can see the box. I guess this is the soldering tips, micro soldering tips FM2032251. I'll keep it one side. And this is the box we are more interested about. Heko FX951 soldering station. Heko FX951 soldering station. We put the box out of the way and we move our camera to our desk. Now I will open the box. First time I have ever seen a Heko face-to-face. Hopefully this will be a good start and I will be able to do many more exciting projects. These are some documentation. We keep it in one side. So roughly, just to see the box from the top as we open it. So these are some equipments. I will open it first and just to get some familiarity myself and also you guys. Okay, so this is the auxiliary cable and this is the key for temperature control and any other parameter settings. Now I will put it same place so that we don't lose anything. And this is the rubber cushion. This is for holding the hot soldering tips. So basically with these cushions, this is a heat resistant silicone cushion. You can hold your hot solder with it and you can change the tips. Yes, these are some cable ties. We have our cleaning sponge. It's pretty small, isn't it? We have our cleaning sponge, cable ties, and the soldering bit holder. Make sure we don't lose anything. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 components. We will put it back to the bag where it came from. Yes, now we are opening the main box. I have this. So this is the European plug. I think they have modified it. I don't think this is industry legal. It's supposed to be like whole thing plastic or you can open the socket, but this is like they modified it from the US version probably. Okay, so these are most awaited soldering tips. soldering tip holder, actually, not the soldering tips. Then as we open the box side more, we'll discover more. Yes. Okay, keep it one side as well. The charging plug. Yes, here it is. Our most awaited Hakko FX951. I'll keep it on one side. I'll get out the last bit. These are the tips holder. Unfortunately, I don't see any tips given with the box, which is a bit frustrating. I was expecting a tips come with the box, because all the review I've seen internet, tips came with the box, but this one isn't. This is from UK. And the cost, how much it cost? So this is from Hakko website, and it cost okay, on the main bill the price is not included, but I think with the tips, including the micro soldering tips, the whole thing cost £429, including VAT. Now we'll keep the box aside and we will set up our workstation. Wow, this is a bit heavy and it is sturdy. This really fit with the desk. So this is my whole settings. You can see my oscilloscope, DSO 5202P, my Raspberry Pi 4 monitor, my SMD soldering reworkstation, ST862D Aten, some circuit holder. I've got a Curiosity microchip development board, which we will be doing some solder today. Let's keep it aside, set up our workstation first. So I keep this one side as well. I'll open the soldering tips. Right, okay. Yes, this is our soldering tips. We will connect it with it, but before that I think we have to put some extra bit with it. I think this is part of it. This part I guess is part of it. No, this is not the part of it. What are the tips? Wow, hasn't I bought the tips? Okay, so these are the products. It came with it, but the tips, it says the tips is not included. It has with the power cord. Yes, control card. Okay, so sleeve assembly. Okay, so this is the sleeve assembly. Let me open it first. We put the sleeve assembly in. Why is not it locking? Okay, it's supposed to go this way. It's supposed to go this way. Anyway, I'll put it one side. My main concern is the tips. So this documentation came with, as it says, Hakko FM 203 to 24 volt 48 watt soldering iron. Now let's see our bill of material, where it says FM2032 51 micro soldering iron for FX951. I'm still looking for the tips. Hello and welcome back. It's been quite a while since we last spoke. Just the unboxing, but I did not have the soldering bits. Now I got these different solder output. These are T70 T30 solder head. Let's open it. So I ordered it from eBay. These are not the original part. I did some research. It says that the counterfeit product should work with the original product. That doesn't mean that it has got the 100% quality, but this will at least give me some insight which soldering bit should I go for. Look at this. I have all the soldering bits. So these are T12 tips. T12 tips, this is what it says in non-European version, but they work regardless. So these are T12 soldering tips. For European version, European and American version is T15. So I guess they all same. That's what I found throughout my research. Now let's fire it up. Okay, it's making audible noise, just turn it off for a bit. By this time I set up my bit. So these are the bits I have bought. This one is a pencil tip, then conical chisel tip. The one I am more interested at the moment I will go for is this one. We'll try every one of them one by one. Now let's open this one. If I just get my knife. So if I just cut it from there, okay, so this is my tip. Moment of truth, if it will work with the main bit or not. Yes, so just plug it in. So this is the thing, this solder, the whole soldering settings cost me around £500, including the counterfeit tips. So these are expensive, but I guess this is the best way of getting started at anything. So I will just keep my solder plate one side. So how it feels like. So this is counterfeit, but this whole thing is original, but this part is still counterfeit. So how is it holding? Okay, it's holding pretty right. Now let's power it on. Okay, it's still making audible beeping noise. Let's read our manual. turn it off. So the manual says okay, so big drama. When I was trying to use it, as you can see, you have already seen that it was producing audible noise, also error. So the error was basically, it's quite funny actually, the error was SE error, which means the sensor error, and there were no way it was getting in. So then I figured out is that you just need to push it really hard till it click inside. So the sensor was not getting inside. The Hakko catalog, it did not mention too much clearly, but all it says is that if the sensor error happens, then the main way to check it, the main way to check the sensor is just to measure the resistance between these 2 points. So as long as it is under 10 ohm, 8 to 10 ohm, this should be okay. In my case, it was exact ohm was showing. So yeah, anyway, this drama has been averted. So the note is that you need to press the tip inside really hard. Okay, now hopefully this will work for us now. I am turning it on now, and let's do some micro soldering and see the performance. And many of you who follow me knows that I'm not really pro in this kind of stuff, but I'm trying to build this set of skills. Hopefully things will be much more easier. Yeah, so at the moment you can see it is 350 ohm, it is there. Now we will see how it will behave. I'll put this aside, and we'll make some conclusion. Okay, so if I keep it at the front, I'll keep it in the front, and the first thing I will solder is that putting this micro switch on the point. For that, I will zoom in. I don't think so. At this stage, I need to buy a microscope, because I can see that the mobile camera works just really fine. I will make another video mentioning that how you can substitute your microscope for your old mobile phone. This will be another use of old mobile phone. Okay, so I'm putting the potentiometer in. This potentiometer was salvaged from this machine itself. And I'm trying to put it back, but obviously, as you can see, the points has been blocked soldering. So we'll see how to take it off. Without damaging the pin out. Maybe I will try from other side just to clear it off. So from other side, our solder is 350 degrees Celsius, should not be any problem. Let's put some soldering flask on that specific point. I don't want to turn on my heat gun. I don't want to turn on my hot air gun today. So if you can just put some of the soldering flask, my homemade flask. Hopefully this will solve the problem. I'll put it back. Now I'll melt some solder and I'll try to pick them off same time. Let's see how it works. So if I can just put it like this and take some solder, okay, take a bit of it. Do it like it has solid solder this thing more. On that case, there are no option left other than using the bit. So I will use the bit. I will clean my tip. Need to put some more flask on the bit as well. I really don't want to turn on my hot air gun, but this getting like a bit bigger job. What we can do is we put our potentiometer in other point, which is available soldering slot. So this would happen if you want to work with improvised parts, but let's put this micro switch back. Okay, so first of all, we put solder on the place. Not me, it has been damaged, and there is no bit there actually to hold my solder. I mean, the copper coating has totally gone, so it will not be soldered there. At least we can try. How about this micro pin? Yes, so I put this JST micro pin. As you can see, this point is here. So what I'll do is I'll put some tape, Kapton tape. I got a brand new Kapton tape. I'll open it. My problem is that I can't practice things myself on my own. I really want to, I think I feel lonely, things like that. So like for this, for instance, I could have make a more nice looking video with this doing something more serious, but first of all, I believe in improvisement, and then the other thing is that this is the issue of me. This is the way I work. I can't do things on my own. I try to do things just in time, but with this just in time philosophy, sometimes not always things work in optimum goal. But slowly and surely I'll be there. Okay, so I put it with my Kapton tape and then soldering this point one by one without any issue. What I do is I'll put some flask. So these are the points I should be soldered on. This is so safe. I don't think so I need to have a micro solder or anything like that. This is just perfect. No, we need some soldering flask, more soldering flask, because these parts were savaged before and it was left outside. I think oxidation happened, so we'll put some more flask in. Yes, we'll put some more flask. Hopefully things will be much better now. Still, the oxidation is a major issue because these are not new parts. They are just left outside quite a while. They are damaged parts, but for practicing they are not too bad, and in my standard I'm improving. It's not perfect, but obviously in my standard I think I'm improving. But I need to do more and more soldering so that I can be a pro. Yeah, so not bad. All the points. I'll do some rework here. So basically this point, this part, this one is a bit pointy as well, so that's why it look like this. So it's showing that this side there is some residue solder which in naked eye is not possible to see. Nevertheless, try to improve the quality. Please don't give any thumbs down. That really affects the video score. If you have any tips, please put it in the comment box. And as you know that I'm not pro, I'm just trying to improve myself. Hopefully I will see you at next time. Thank you very much.